What up, y'all? How y'all doing this afternoon? Hey, man, I was sitting here thinking at my table, getting ready for work, but all the hell that I went through when I was in addiction, man. And see, mine started as a youngster, right? Because my dad was an alcoholic, man. My family, drug addicts, straight up. Damn near everybody in my family was either addicted to alcohol or drugs, street drugs. My mom's side of the family, damn near all of them was addicted to something, right? And see, coming up, I really only knew my mom's side of the family. Like, they're the only ones I gravitated towards, right? I love my mama's side of the family, man. Them was my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. My dad's side of the family, we weren't really too close. Never really was, right? I was nothing like them. Seemed like they really didn't like me too much. I was all right with it. Today, I'm all right with it if they don't. But when I was a youngster, man, I used to really sit around the crib and watch how they moved, right? I used to love watching my aunts, my cousins, all of them, man, when they would come over, all their friends be around. It was like a family. Like, they was always together doing something, whether it was drinking, getting high, doing whatever it is they was doing, right? And they showed me love, man. They really did. My mama's side of the family, they really, truly, honestly showed me love. And I've lost a lot of people on my mama's side of the family, and a lot of it had to do with addiction, man. Not every one of them, man. But it did. A lot of them did. And I got an aunt that was the worst of the worst, right? Now, see, this aunt that I'm talking about, she played so much into my recovery, man, today that she'll never understand, right? Because, see, my aunt, she, like I said, was like the worst of the worst, man. And now she's so successful in life. She's been sober a long time now, too, right? Went to prison a few times, lost her kids, got her kids back, right? Now she's an amazing person, man. She's a therapist, has her own practice. She's ran so many treatment facilities. See, when she got sober, she went into the treatment game like I did, like I am now, right? And see, I think about her a lot because when I was younger and she got sober, I used to be like, man, I ain't trying to go around here because all she do is preach to us about getting sober, right? But man, I didn't even realize she was planting this seed, right? And now she's like a freaking hero to me, man, to be honest with you. I watch her, how she moves, man, how she talks to people, just how responsible she is today. And it's awesome, man. That's honestly who I try to live my life like in the recovery world. Like I said, today I work in a treatment center. And to be able to give back to the people that are just like me, ones that just don't see the outlook on it, right? They can't see where tomorrow's going to bring them. Those are the ones I try to talk to. Because even though tomorrow's not promised, it's still good to live like you're going to do the best thing tomorrow, man. And today, when I live my life, I put myself in situations that's going to better myself, right? Now, that doesn't mean I'm perfect. I'm no better than nobody, man. Believe that. But see, I have lived homeless, rehabs, prisons, addicted to a needle for years. In doing all that, I learned to live a certain way, right? To be a certain way. In every way that I used to live before, I do different today. Today, for instance, I'll go into work and it's not even a job, man. It's like I'll go into work and I'll be able to sit and hang out and kick it and talk with addicts. Some days it's good for them, other days it's bad, right? And I know the feeling because, like I said, I've been there, man. If there's anybody that's qualified to talk about this, it's me. I promise that, man. I've literally lived in hell and misery for a long, long time, right? And today, I don't live nothing like that. But anyways, man, to be able to go into work and see a person that is just down and out, right? Like for real, and they come up like, Bob, man, I'm ready to go, man. I can't do this shit no more. And to be able to set them down and have them explain to me why it is they gotta go. Some of them got legitimate excuses. Other ones that flat out tell you, like, I don't know, man. I'm in my head today, right? I said, I know, man. See, that's a spot we got to stay out of, is our head. Because we're our biggest critics, man. Nobody's going to judge us like we judge ourselves, man. And that's the truth. And once I get to talking to them and we put out everything that they're going through, what they've been through, and where they're going to go if they leave now before they complete their program, majority of them start crying. There's times I start crying talking to them because that's real, man. I truly understand where they're coming from, man. That's no bullshit. And then once we get to talking about it, they're like, man, you know what? Thank you, man. I do need to stay. I really do. Because, you know, the fact is, and I was the same way. I'm not judging nobody. When I go into treatment, my family, their family, sleep really good at night. The moment I was getting close to leaving, I could feel the anxiety and the tension on the phone with my peoples because they were scared I was going to go back to doing what I was doing. And they had every right to think that because normally that's what I did. But, you know, I never really completed a program. I always left early, just left, AMA. And there's people at work that leave AMA. You just can't do nothing with them, right? Like, really, you try and you try and you try and you try to talk to them, man. I've spent days with patients talking to them. And you go home after work and you see that email. Hey, man, so-and-so left. And then it hurts, man. It hurts your feelings, right? Because then you set in your mind, you think, man, is there anything else I could have said to them, man? Are they okay? Because when a patient leaves where I work at, I'm not allowed to interact with them, right? And that's because of my safety, with my sobriety, and theirs. They don't allow us to interact until a certain amount of time they've been clean. And I get it. I really do. There's times I don't agree with it, but I love my job, so I have to follow the rules today, right? But you know, you get them ones that complete it, and then you get these emails, man. Hey, I'm still sober, loving life. Thank everybody in there for everything you did. Because it's hard not to build a relationship with somebody that you deal with for 30 days. You talk to, you put a lot of time and effort into. You start to catch feelings, man, like they're your friend. And I love that, man. I really do. It's like a blessing and a curse. Because like I said, when they leave and they don't complete it, or they leave and they overdose, man, that hurts your feelings, man. It hurts your heart really bad, man. But like I said, you got them success stories that when they leave and they stay sober and they get to doing that thing, boy, and shining, family proud of them proud of themselves, man. That's why I do it, man. If you're somebody that's struggling with drugs and alcohol and you're just ready to give up, reach out, man. Felonies to Recovery. Allow me a chance, man, to talk with you. That's it. What you got to lose, right? You done lost everything else. Give me a chance. That's all I ask, man. Give me a chance to help you get your life back. I love you guys. Stay sober.